What's up, kids? Yep, it's the True Vapor Show, number 62. 62, yep. Uh, and should I even really call it the True Vapor Show anymore? Why don't we just call it the Vape Team Revised? That's what Mike likes to call it, so we'll call it that. But thanks for joining us. We'll start it off with Mike. Take it away, brother.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Today I am vaping on the Tugboat Tug Life DNA 75 with the Goon RDA. And in here I am vaping on some Hometown Vapors Big Debbie, right? Big Debbie, oatmeal cream cookie. Hexome V3 with the Kennedy 24. And there I'm vaping on some Modus Buzz. Evic Dual with the Ultimo, right? Ultimo? Yeah. Ultimo tank. In there I got some Joe Turner Raspberry Custard. And am I vaping anything else? I think that's all I'm vaping on this morning. Keeping it nice and simple.
Nice, nice.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, sir. Next we have Mark.
What's up, ladies and gents? Vaping on the Boss 3000 with the Ghost V3 with some what's inside that one? Banana bondage. Got this little Anakin smart box. Doesn't make me feel any smarter, but what's inside there I have no idea. And then the Minikin version 2 with the Ghost 2 with some of this, I think this is Kilo Black Series birthday cake inside there. And I think that's it. Thank you very much.
Nice. Well, I am on the Boss myself with the Goon, and in that one, got two new flavors I'm working with today. Raspberry Donut Custard from Royal Vapes. Good stuff right there. And also, I'm keeping mine simple today, too. On the Shark with the Heracles Pro Nano. And in that one, I'm doing Banana Custard with Mr. Joe Turner and Royal. Want to give a quick shout out to my man Joe. Thanks for the package there. Good stuff. So, yeah, short and sweet. That's the show. That's all. We just wanted to show you what we're vaping on, tell you good morning. Now we're going to go and do lunch somewhere. So, thanks a lot, guys.
Where are we going for lunch?
I don't know. What would sound good today? What would a good what's a good New York lunch like?
Mark knows all the good joints.
I don't know. I'm not in New York. I think that's Mike's territory.
If you were going to take me to a good lunch place in New York, Mike, what would first hit your mind?
McDonald's. Ooh, that's a hard one. Shit. I don't know. This place you go in Manhattan, you go to what the fuck's it called again? Carnegie Deli or something, just to get like a crazy pastrami or a corned beef sandwich.
Nice.
There,
Nice.
but I'm not into that. I'm more into see someone wrote Cat's Deli as another one. Cat's Deli.
Nice.
I would actually take you to the Greek joint.
Oh, that'd be awesome. See, I've never been to New York yet, so when I make my trip up there, I gotta have at least one New York lunch and dinner of something I normally couldn't get here. So
Get you like a nice salad. Maybe get like chunks of chicken which is called like chicken souvlaki, which is chunks of chicken that are what do you call it, on the charcoal. Lemon juice. Eat some of that and some cut up pitas on the side. That's a nice little lunch right there. That's what I would take you.
that sounds good. I don't know if Mark would probably go hungry because the word salad came into play. So
Yeah, I would. We'd probably go to a barbecue place like the Q or fucking Hog Wild.
nice.
Some badass barbecue.
Well,
I don't like to overstuff myself for lunch.
Well, that would be the thing here, too. If you came here, I would have to take you to a good barbecue joint because there's nothing better than Southern barbecue. So, but
Well, there's another place over here that makes gyro pizza.
Ooh, that sounds good too. Oh, look who joined us. What's up, Daniel? You're just in
What's
time
up?
for your intro. Take it away.
Oh, you're already live? Only got the Google Hangout call now.
Well, I'm still living in the Stone Ages with this shit, so.
Oh, you still get Google Hangout calls? I don't even get them anymore.
Yeah, Daniel, you called me last night, by the way.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Says you wanted me to join your hangout at 11:30 p.m.
Yeah, I
Wow.
wanted to. No,
You
I'm kidding.
want to get freaky or what?
My bad, sorry. Yeah, I'm Daniel, DJ LSB Vapes. By the way, I'm glad to inform that DJ LSB Vapes is now a registered company. So let's see if vaping ends or not.
Nice.
And I will be vaping on the iJoy combo RDTA on top of the IPv6X black version. On this one, I have some pineapple juice, some DIY pineapple juice from Michael from G-Spot. And I'm also vaping on another iJoy RDA. It's the combo RDTA, but in RDA configuration, on top of the Wismac RX23 that doesn't turn on. Maybe the batteries are dead. Anyway, I'm also vaping on the iJoy Limitless XL on top of the 3 box. That's pretty much it.
Nice. Your tree box is not messing up on you?
Now that I fixed, no.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's true. I'm certain you probably would have got it all fixed up. So
I placed a piece of paper in between the metal interior and the wood, the outside portion made of wood. I placed a little bit of paper and it's fixed.
I was showing the guys the other day. I forget where the hell I was at now, but I pulled my 213 out. I was waiting to get some work done on my truck, and it dropped on the ground. And I don't know how well you can see this, but the bottom plate is literally the whole bottom's pulling out. So this thing's junk now. So I'm thinking about doing one of those little IPv6s just for my little beater box to kind of carry around, a little small, something to take to work with me. So, what's good happening?
Not a damn thing.
I got my artwork all done for the box, the Nomads, Vaporized Nomads box. I'm psyched.
Nice.
Yep, I think he's gonna start printing today on it.
Awesome. Yeah, we've all done videos now pretty much. The boss, I just did mine the other day. You kind of get maybe a little more up and close of inside what's going on there. But folks, all I can tell you too, I guess maybe I forgot to mention it. I mean, yeah, they are a little bit more on the higher side, and maybe not everybody's in the same position with money to be able to do it. But if you've got some extra and you're one of those that just say, you know what, I can buy a couple of mods for that. You only need one with this because, man, this thing will last you forever. So
you say is the DNA 200 you will ever need?
Pretty much. Dan, you need to get you one there, son.
Hell yeah. I need to get one.
The club is growing by big numbers every day, it appears. So I see the girl that won the one off of Mark's show the other day. What's her name? Or was that a girl or a guy?
It was a girl. I think her name was
Kelly
Tyson. I think her name was.
Yeah.
I think she posted a photo on the Vape Lounge.
Yeah, I did see that. So I know she was stoked about it. Oh
shit.
Daniel has one of the works.
Shit. I have to say that I was kind of I was kind of on offense of getting one from the States in the beginning, mainly because I have my 4th or 5th package of vape gear coming from the States that gets stuck on customs and destroyed or retained for 30 days and then destroyed as tobacco. Because accordingly to the TPD, the end consumer is not able or is not allowed to buy tobacco online. And that was also one of the reasons I created the DGLSB Vapes as a tobacco company now. So my DGLSB Vapes is now an electronics testing and tobacco company. So it is going to be the perfect loophole. I'm going to be able to receive everything again as a company, and maybe with some benefits and not paying customs and those fees and whatever.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I solved the issue.
Nice. Well, you will definitely be a part of the club then pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Kelly Tyson, he or she actually, I think, is a guy, because they won one of my giveaways before back in August.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Adam just said Kelly is a guy. Okay.
But I'm kind of a Kelly person, one, because it's someone that watches the show every week. It's not just some random person that just popped in and won.
Yeah.
It's actually somebody that watches the show and follows people.
Well, that's awesome too. I mean, you got somebody that really supports everything, and man, what a hell of a damn giveaway they won there. So,
Yeah. Really awesome.
Thanks to Adam for that one right there.
The Lux mod, they have a version 1.2 of firmware available right now on their website that I will be testing today again, all over again. Let's see if it surpasses the 160.
Nice. All right, as always gonna tackle the title of the show right at the beginning and then just move on. But will vape shows end? Will they be done with? I have thought about this for a little while, thinking if things kind of slowly peter out, I mean, how much further can we go with this? So, what is your take on it, guys? Do you think eventually we're just going to be done with these shows, or do you think we're just always going to have them and keep rehashing things, or is there always going to be some type of new topic, or just being real about it?
I think they're going to be more, probably less geared towards vaping and just kind of hanging out, because there's not really that many topics lately on these live shows.
True.
Or they might just kind of dwindle down to maybe like a few popular shows and then that's it. Like, because a few months ago, everyone started doing fucking live shows.
Yep.
But now people are running out of shit to talk about. Like, there's nothing to fucking talk about. I mean, you could repeat the same shit every week. Like, I always get emails every week from people saying, "Oh, you should talk about new vape gear, like for beginners." And it's like, well, yeah, but we covered that like last week and the week before that. People don't want to hear the same thing over and over again.
True.
And it's hard to like, keep it fresh at the same time, not bore people to death.
There's people that watch these shows. They don't watch every show.
So they miss when we talked about something, and then they ask us to talk about it when we already talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that sucks about doing multiple shows. It's like,
yeah,
it's like we talked about this last night, but then there's some people that didn't watch last night's show, so they never heard it. So it's like you know.
It would be kind of neat, maybe, if you could get like your favorites off of each show and just put them all into one panel and just have maybe 1 to 2 shows at the most a week.
Yeah, that would be.
But
awesome.
it's hard to do with scheduling and all this and that because everybody's schedules are so different, and not everybody might want that, and some people might love it. I don't know, but hell, it might come to that one day. But
plus, some people don't like certain people, and some people love certain people, and it's like, so they watch certain shows, they don't watch other shows, and
yeah,
it's just,
How dare they?
I know.
Jesus.
it just kind of, I don't know. The things have slowed down a little bit, and it just seems like, the topics are probably going to slow down as well. And people are either going to just watch because they like your personality in particular and just want to hear what you got to say, whatever it is you got to say. And some people are going to be like, well, I strictly watch these just to keep up what's going on with vaping. And, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see.
Dun, dun,
And
dun.
no, I didn't say that, Gary. It's topic. I'm talking about it. Gary, I can't even believe you can see what's going on with this show. I figured he'd be,
Gary doesn't understand. He's kind of illiterate.
well, I figured he'd be knee deep in chatterbait right now. So. Oh, shit. But, yeah, just hit my mind, was wondering, what is y'all's opinion out there in chat about it? Anything good? Oh, damn. Let it crank up.
I think the shows are still going to go on. Maybe for, I see them kind of, this topic more, it's going to be for after the new year. I think that's where shit's going to be like.
Probably.
I think a lot of the stuff that was pre-released, pre-sold, are going to be releasing this year. And I think and people are going to want to get their stuff out, for the holidays.
Yeah.
Buying gifts or whatever. And after the new year, I think that's where it's going to die out. That's my prediction.
I have a solution. I think since vaping is still, well, vaping is actually increasing now in Europe. All the companies are basically focusing themselves in Europe now. I don't know why only now, but anyway. I think the solution is starting to have a panel that each one speaks a different European language, like a French guy, a German guy, an Italian guy. And
How
they
we
show
communicate with each other if we're going to be different languages.
they still need to know English. That's the main.
We tried that. We did that with me and Mark did with Russian guys with Alex's show.
There you go.
Yeah, but
It
now
is.
doing it with different languages, you need like a 5-hour show.
Ooh.
Talk about one topic.
Yeah, I could probably get a headache from something like that.
I had a headache from that Russian show.
Oh, Mark speaks French. Take it away, Mark.
Yeah. Let me hear some French, Mark.
See?
You're in the wrong country, brother.
You were on that Russian show, Daniel?
I watched.
Oh, you watched it? You haven't been on it yet?
No, I watched mostly of the show with Mike and you, but yeah, I just got annoyed of the Russian and the English and the transitions and
Isn't that
What?
dude like the Grim Green of Russia or whatever?
kind of, yeah.
Is he?
Russia is huge in vaping. I think I'm gonna learn Russian.
Mike, didn't you say that guy had like over 100,000 subs or something like that?
Alex has like 175,000, I think, right now. His
Yeah.
channel just exploded, but he's, like I say, he's strictly just Russian.
Yeah.
And he's like the biggest Russian reviewer. And then there's another Russian reviewer which he's friends with. His name is George. He's technically the one that's called the Grim Green of Russia. 'Cause he's the first reviewer, I guess, in Russia. Like the way we have Grim Green, which was like the godfather here
Yeah.
of reviewers. This guy George, and he's got, I think, 105,000 subs.
Damn, I need to move to Russia. It sounds like he speaks Spanish. Like if you watch his videos, the Alex guy, it sounds like Spanish.
No, it's not.
Like I always thought Russian was just like I don't know, like the Russian dude from Rocky.
I wish I understood Russian because he seems so energetic.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
You know?
He seems really cool.
Yeah.
He's not really Russian, Mark, but
Yeah, I know, but that's the kind of I thought he'd be like, like really like.
He speaks Russian and Spanish.
Yeah, it just sounds like he speaks Spanish because he's so like energetic and quick.
Damn, I'm going to check that out right there. We could learn a new language and, you know, really fuck some folks up. But I got a strange message the other day. I got one from my UL contact stating new product will be here tomorrow. Do we know what that's about?
From who?
No, have the
From
same.
UL.
Oh yeah, it's the D whatever, the other one, the sub
D1
the D2 or D3, whatever it is,
or D1?
or D1. I forget the
Okay.
numbers.
Oh, I forgot that they had that other thing out there. I was thinking that the D2 was it. So
I forgot about their RTA, to tell you the truth.
yeah,
Mine's in the giveaway box.
Oh, they have an RTA?
yeah,
Oh, it's there. Okay.
the D2.
I never even used it. It's still in the box that says beta.
I've used mine a couple of times, and it's not bad, but it's just, I don't know. Once again, it's nothing groundbreaking.
Yeah, nothing groundbreaking. It's a funny or an interesting concept, but it's a waste of space for the size and the juice capacity.
Oh, that is
would
the
turn me
truth.
off to not even bother with it because of the glass being a double glass, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
So it's like,
Yeah.
okay, you just killed all the capacity on it.
yeah, for
It's
the
like,
huge
what's the
size it
point of
is.
this?
Well, you kill capacity, and you also, which it's hard to tell right now, but if you use this, the condensation builds up inside that outer glass, and it looks nasty, and you can't even tell where your juice level is at because it gets so jacked up looking in there. So.
Happened the same exact thing to the Inokin Apex. With the condensation, I wasn't able to see the juice capacity inside.
I
Yeah.
was talking to somebody and they used theirs without the outer glass. They took the glass off.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
it
can
probably
take
looks
it off.
kind of weird, but
Yeah, shit, look at that. That would look very weird. You'd have this big ass top.
yeah, it would look weird.
Yeah.
Plus that drip tip, if I'm not mistaken, it comes off and it leaves a stump on top, right?
Yes.
Another fail.
Yep, right here.
I hate when they do that. I fucking just can't stand it. I call that laziness by them. All companies that leave that stump sticking up, that's just called laziness because there's ways to do it, but there is no stump sticking up.
To me, it is almost, other than the build material itself, it's kind of built like the Pure almost, with the top airflow. But the Pure, of course, I get a much better vape off of, but yeah, I don't know. Well, let's hope whatever shows up tomorrow won't be crazy as shit or whatever, but
Ugh.
I
Did you
don't
get your DHL guy come today, Mark?
Not yet.
I got 3 packages coming today.
I know the aliens are coming this week, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the aliens are tomorrow.
Mine-
UL.
My alien comes tomorrow as well. So
Well, that's like the big anticipation waiting on something, isn't it? Everybody's talking about
Yeah.
the alien right now.
especially now that I've seen it on video, I want it really bad.
I got the Boxer DNA 250 coming tomorrow, I think.
Oh shit! So
But
there'll be
it's in dual 18650 mode, so it's DNA 167.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah, the way the DNA 200 is,
Exactly.
when you have it in 18650 version, it's a 133.
Now it's 167.
Are you serious?
So the DNA 250, when you do it in dual 18650 mode, it's 167 watt. And the good news about that chip, if I'm not mistaken, it goes up to 9 volts.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is supposed to. Let's see.
2 amp charging, right?
I'm
That's not
not
confirmed yet.
100% sure
Oh, okay.
on the 2 amp charging part.
I want to say I actually did hear from somebody to say that there would be 2 amp charging on it. Don't hold me to it, but that's
Yeah, if they
more-
don't, they're stupid.
Yeah, Mr. Miles got a point. He says, "Does the K-Fun 5 stump bother you too?" It does. That's why I don't use the drip tip. I only have that little tiny thing there, which my mouth goes around the metal piece. So that it does bother me also, this stump.
No.
I noticed like
Yeah.
all the K funds have that stump, so I'm assuming there's a purpose to it. It's not just like design or I'm assuming it serves some purpose. I don't know what the purpose is, but
Maybe the purpose is no purpose.
Maybe they did it with the thoughts that we would actually talk about it on a show and how something like that is a complete fail.
Yeah.
That's just my guess.
The stump.
Another boxer I got coming is I got also have the boxer with the SX350J version 2 chip in it. Chip.
Ooh, nice. That one's gonna be nice.
I got that one coming too. And,
When's your boxer with the 550 showing up?
yeah, that one. I thought that was actually coming, but it's not. I re-looked at I got the email yesterday. He didn't even message me and tell me. I just got an email with a tracking number, and I thought that's what was coming, that chip, but it's not. That's not the one. It's the SX350J version 2, and I think it's. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not 100% sure. It's going to be the same style for that one, I think, for the SX350J, where there's a sleeve over the device, like the way
Okay.
where you could customize it,
Yeah.
where the Boxer 75 DNA 75 is. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it might be that style.
You still use that one, Mike?
Sometimes. I still got it around here. I use it. It's hard to use.
Oh, I know.
You know, everything, man. I'm using this. I've been liking this one here, man. I think
Even with just a single battery, huh?
I don't care. It's fucking sexy as fuck. I love the way it looks. I have batteries, so I can just pop a new battery and put it in.
Exactly. It is pretty sick.
For me, it's fine, you know, because I have batteries. But I'm rocking at 75 watts, which is perfect because that's what I would rock this build at anyway. And it's a point, what I got, 0.17 build. Pretty good.
Nice. Mark, what are you thinking about that? Because I just realized you got it. It looks pretty sweet. What about that new Minikin? Oh shit.
I don't know. Like me and Mike were saying earlier, like we kind of feel bad for them. I mean, personally, I don't like either of them. I really don't like. Oh, Minikin. I'm thinking of Movkin. The Minikin, I actually really like it. The touchscreen is kind of weird on it. Like when I got it, I'm like searching for the buttons because when you look at it, you don't think it's a touchscreen. It looks nothing like a touchscreen. And I'm like, where the fuck are the buttons? And I just kind of like, okay, let me just touch the screen. Like, oh, okay, so you swipe it down, and then you could touch. Kind of got to get used to the swiping. God damn it, I can't do it in reverse. And then you can adjust it, or you can go into settings.
Wow,
That's kind of right, but it's actually really nice. It's just like the same size as like the 2.3, but it's only in 2 mode, so it has only 2 batteries.
Oh wow.
But it's pretty nice. It has that matte finish like the original Minikin does. That's a 30 millimeter. That's not a 30 millimeter. It's like a 25.5 sitting on top. You can see it comes right to the edge, so to hold a 25, pretty nice. Not bad.
I like it.
Under $100, and you could upgrade the firmware on this one. This is the first Minikin you can update the firmware on.
Oh no shit! Finally.
I know, ain't it?
Guess they got sick of hearing everybody complaining about that.
Yeah. I doubt we'll ever see any firmware updates on it, but.
Yeah, right. Well, there's companies that, well, I'll give you an example. Like Sigelli said, oh, yeah, there's going to be firmware upgrades, and it never was upgradable. And then you have, who else? Kangaroo's another one.
Yeah.
That basically said firmware upgradable,
And it is?
and it's not.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You know, companies will say that to get the sales, and then it's forgotten about.
I did get this DNA, what is it, 75 from, I don't know if you guys remember e-cig, but this one looks like all the other DNA 75s.
Oh.
I think this might actually be real carbon fiber along the sides because it feels like, or I don't know, but it doesn't feel like a decal on there.
Is it the same setup where you can use a 26650 or the adapter with an 18650?
Yep. But one thing is, I don't know if I'll be able to review it because check this out. So I can go to there, double click. Shit's in Chinese.
Oh.
Holy fuck. You gotta learn Chinese.
Yeah, I have no clue what the fuck's going on there.
Well, you
Oh,
better
the
step your
360.
China game up.
I understood the 316 one. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Now, if you plug that into eScribe, though, couldn't you automatically change that up?
I would assume, but I haven't plugged eScribe in for a long time. Got to fire up the old laptop that's got dust on it, and
Daniel, couldn't you change the language on that if you just plugged it in?
No, because that's actually an image.
oh, those are images for
Yeah.
the presets.
It's not just letters or characters.
Wow.
It's just an image. But if you go on eScribe and you check which material they have inside of that profile that has that image, you just
Mhm.
change the image or delete the image and write anything else.
So I have a question for Daniel. So I got an email from Smoke, and they were telling me about they're sending out the alien whatever, and they said, "Oh, where's the review on the tree box?" And I'm like, "Well, you guys," I go, "I've heard that you guys are doing a recall on that." And they said, "No, we're not doing a recall."
They did on the first two batches. They're not doing anymore because they fixed it.
They fixed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they told me, what the fuck did they tell me? I'll see if I still got their email. They said something along the lines of, they're not doing a recall. I guess it was only on a few batches or whatever, and if anybody has a problem, they could exchange it.
Yeah, you said your batch was good though.
Yeah. But I thought they were doing a recall regardless, so that's why I didn't review it, but I was just wondering.
No, when I talked to them about the issue, they were putting out the third batch, something like that. And they immediately stopped and they recalled the first batch, something like that. And then they fixed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what the fuck was going on.
Well, you know it's funny not trying to change the subject, but yesterday, didn't you do your live feed on the, what was it, the mutation?
No, the Freak Show version
Freak Show,
2,
yeah.
technically version 3, but they're calling it a version 2.
Well, I had just clicked on for a second, and when I seen you holding that Minikin, I actually thought you got a boxer mod because your hand was kind of wrapped around, and I was thinking, oh, look at Mark, I got him a boxer mod.
Yeah, it does have that kind of like boxer kind of look a little bit too.
Look, actually, when I see it, when he shows it on camera, it looks like there's a silicone skin over it.
Yeah. I was thinking he'd got one. I was like, dadgummit.
It has that same feel like the Vapor Shark mods and stuff.
Nice. Anything else new
Temp
and
control
interesting?
works now.
What's up?
Temp
yeah.
control works now on that one. No.
On which one?
Minikin.
Oh,
The
I haven't
Minikin.
even used temp control yet.
Do they still offering 20 different TCR settings on it?
No, they don't.
Ah, okay.
Let's see, which ones do they offer?
So to tell me I can't vape my gold anymore?
Nope, can't vape your gold.
What the hell?
Yeah, that was crazy. Okay.
As long as the stainless steel and the others aren't a roller coaster temp control like the other Minikin, Jesus.
So you got NI 200, stainless steel 316, stainless steel 317, titanium, and that's it. So this is the basics.
Yeah, because that other one, woo, man, you had all kind of stuff on there.
But in temp mode, for some reason, they call temp mode coil. I don't know why, but when you go into settings, it
Yeah.
doesn't say temperature or anything. It says coil mode.
Ah,
Which I don't
okay.
understand why that is, but
Nice.
Trying to change the game around a little bit.
I guess. I don't know what the fuck.
What is it? I got 3 yesterday, Daniel. Would you get 3 of, Gilbert?
3 minikins? Maybe.
Damn. Okay. I guess until I see an answer, I won't know what it. Yeah, I got 2. One would only read atomizer short.
No.
Oh, the Limitless XL tank. Is your leaking from? Oh no. I don't even. He's asking a question now.
Oh.
Mike, step
I
out for
asked
just.
if it leaks.
Oh, okay.
If you don't do your cotton perfect, of course you're gonna leak. There's no juice flow control.
Yeah.
Keep on messing
Yeah,
with the technique.
place a little bit more cotton.
Yeah, I thought for sure that tank was gonna leak on me when I built it, but it did not leak. I was surprised. I'm like, holy, I got lucky or something.
Yeah, I thought the same because of the huge liquid channels on those RBA sections, but it didn't leak on me.
Yeah. No offense to anybody in the chat.
Yeah.
A lot of people they'll say, "Oh, I don't like the tank because it leaks." It has nothing to do with the tank. It's basically a user error. The majority of the time, 95% of the time, it's always user error. You know,
It's the
I've
wicking
dealt
technique.
with that with people, like at my local vape shop when I go and they say, "Oh, Mike, yeah, I got this tank. I don't like it. It sucks. The wicking, not the wicking, it leaks." So I'll sit there. I'm like, "All right, it's nothing to do with the tank." I said, "It's how you did your cotton." So I would rinse out his tank, do the cotton for him, and he vape it, fill it. He's like, "Oh, it doesn't leak anymore." I'm like, "There you go."
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the tank. It's just you need to practice your wicking.
Yeah.
And don't get discouraged and don't give up. Just keep practicing it, and you'll get it. You know?
Yeah, some tanks require more cotton than others. Some require less. Some require you to go all the way down. Some require the cotton only go to halfway down. You got to kind of learn the tank.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for example, if let's say you have the Griffin, and like the Griffin 22 or the Griffin 24, the wicking technique for those are going to be the same. Now, if you get another RTA that has similar, the build deck is almost the same, but it's just a different brand of an RTA, it's obviously going to be the same style of wicking that you're going to do. But then if you have a different style tank, like for example the Limitless XL is different from the Griffin, obviously there you can't do that same technique. You're going to have to change it up a bit. Same way with the Heracles RTA. With that one there, you can't just put thin cotton. You actually got to throw cotton inside them channel on that side, the side parts of the Heracles RTA. So you're going to require more cotton on that one, or else you're going to leak. So There's all different ways.
Yeah.
Well, and I know even to this day, I'm not the pro with it, but I've been doing it for a long time. I still run into situations where I think I've nailed it on the first shot, and I'll be damned the thing didn't leak. It's just because I didn't get it right. But, you know, sometimes it takes a few times to get it to where you exactly need it.
Yeah.
I thought I had nailed this dump tank when I got it, thinking, wow, you know, I'll be damned. I re-wicked it again when I tried some different juice and thought I had it perfect the first time, but when I went the second time on it, man, I picked this joker up and it looked like molasses syrup just coming out the side of it. So, you know, shit happens.
Unless it's actually leaking from the 510 pin itself, then more than likely it's user error. Like the RTA2, there's a lot of people that complain about leaking. And I remember ST was telling Tom, you got to remove the build deck on here and tighten the screw, and then put this back in and tighten that screw because people are getting leaking from right down here.
And go ahead and say it, Mark. Who did I learn that from?
I don't know who'd you learn. Oh, you learned it from who? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize I did that.
I thought that's the reason why you were saying.
Oh no, I thought actually you found that.
No, actually I learned that one from you. You told me a while back. Because see, when I got my first full size Heracles RTA, I'd wicked it. Everything was running smooth on it, and then I noticed some leaking out of it. And I was telling Mark, I was like, man, and Mark was like, dude, I haven't had any issues with mine. So he said, you probably wicked it wrong. And I'm like, that one seems a little bit more easier than others. So, but I wicked it again and had the same issue, and I was like, son of a bitch. And then Mark stayed. He said, well, did you try tightening up that screw on the bottom? So took it apart, did it, and bam, ran like a champ afterwards. So I know when I run into people that have leaking issues with that particular one, that's exactly what I'll tell them. And 9 out of 10 times, that screw has backed out somewhat. So
Yeah, I think I learned to do that because in my review, I actually took the base out and the deck apart, and then I tightened it up. So if I didn't do that, I probably wouldn't have known about it. But yeah, if you pull the deck out, you got to tighten that screw, and then put it back in the base, and then tighten it down again.
I'm gonna try that right now.
but when you do that, one thing I think that Tom noticed on his when he did it, he said that his AFC seemed to be harder to turn for some reason, which I don't. Hold on.
Well, see, the AFC ring, there's a ring. Oh, I think it's time for camera 2 on this one.
Uh-oh. Take it away.
Actually, put a use to this thing. I'm not set up for camera 2 yet, so it's going to look like crap.
You're presented.
But this ring, this upper ring right here is press fit on there. And like if I put it in ultrasonic cleaner, it pops off. And then here's the airflow control ring. So when this loosens up over time, the airflow control ring gets looser. I've noticed. I got some that are really tight, and I got some that are really loose.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you just remove this and just tighten it up right at the bottom and put something in between the posts so that way the posts don't end up bending. If you tighten it too tight, you'll notice the post will start leaning.
Yep. Somebody, I think, actually broke one of their posts by tightening that up too. So I don't just wrench it down, where you're about to kill it. So
I mean, I hate to say it because I love the RTA2 and I still love it, but the new Griffin Plus has the same kind of style deck, but the posts are a little bit chunkier.
nice.
I just like the way it wicks. I don't know. I mean, I like both RTAs regardless, but the new Plus is a little bit better. Sorry, Michael. Hopefully you're not watching.
Well, if you are, Michael, look what I'm using. I'm using the Nano, and it's not leaking. With a fresh, what is it? I got the 0.4 coil in here. Not bad.
Do any of you guys come to the events in the UK? I think Daniel's going to. Are you going to the UK or no?
I am.
Yeah, he's
Next
going.
month, yeah.
If they pay for my trip, I'll come.
Yeah, Daniel will be there.
If I can catch a ride on a ship over that doesn't charge me an arm and a leg, I'll do it.
I'm going to be in Paris the 25, 26, and 27 of this month. And then next month, I'm going to be in UK.
Please bring one of your cameras and get a lot of footage.
Hell yeah.
Of, like, outside of Paris. That'd be pretty awesome.
Yep.
Some of the women, some of the food.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel, I got a question for you. Any update on Yeehee's SX Mini, the new ones? Any release dates? Have you heard anything?
Yeah, they told me they have the 3 upcoming models ready for that convention. They will also have, I think, 2 of the models prototypes, final release prototypes available to me to bring them to home with me and start testing them. And then I think from what she told me, once I get them home, I have 2 weeks testing both, and they should be released. So
nice.
It's coming. I want the one with color, big screen, so bad, and Bluetooth.
Yeah, that one looks nice.
Yeah. Yeah, in Paris, I'm gonna be working on Yeehee booth.
Nice.
That's big time right there, man.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Fucking Yeehee shit.
Daniel just working for everybody. iJoy, Yeehee.
It doesn't matter to me. I like to go and meet different people and hang out.
Well, I know one
And
person you're probably going to wind up meeting. I imagine, what's his face? Mark?
films. Oh,
Todd's
Todd?
e-cig review.
yeah. But Phil Masado is going as well. I'm gonna meet Phil this time. Grim and Matt, I think they are going to.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
That will be
Wonder
cool.
wonder if the vape bottles in Paris will have armpit hair. That's a good question, Daniel. Good question.
I'm afraid they will have.
Wow.
Yeah, they are French.
That might be
Yeah, they're kind of into the hairy thing, aren't they?
Yeah.
according to the women I've been seeing lately on a certain website, I haven't noticed any hair.
Oh, goodness.
Hashtag Shatterbait.
Take it away.
Hell yeah. So this high end this box mod that was sent to me, this wild bull or whatever it is. Hello, camera. Oh, camera 2's not on. Hold on, let me put camera 2 on. Come on, camera 2, load up.
Well, I got
Come
you
on.
presented. Come
There
on.
we
Damn
go.
it.
Focus. There we go. So this really expensive thing irritates the hell out of me because these two screws at the bottom, the screw heads stick out, and this
And
thing.
eye sharp.
Yep, and it just scratches my desk up, and I can't fucking stand it. And for being like,
Yeah.
something like this, you would think it'd be perfect.
So I have to take the screws off, send them,
Yeah, that's
send
fucking
them
bullshit.
off, and screw them
And they're
back.
tightened all the way down. They won't go any tighter. And
I've got a fix for that, Mark.
yeah, I got a feeling I'm not gonna like this one.
Take those screws out, run up to Home Depot, and go through the little screw bin and find you two different ones.
Yeah. I would get two in black to match the housing instead of gold.
Which is such a big disappointment for a mod like this. Like for the money, $200, you figure it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like on every single mod, there's always a little thing that.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
but for like a price, like if I were to spend $200 on that, I'd be fucking pissed. And also the RDA, the So Horny RDA, it's nice, but when you put on, it comes with like one big ring. Where's it at? Hold on, let me see. I don't think I have it available at the moment. No, I don't. But it comes with like one big ring to allow you to use all the air holes, and then it comes with 3 separate air rings so you can shut off some of the air holes. But the rings are so loose that the airflow control just spins around. There's no way to tighten it. It's the most, I can't believe $130-something RDAs designed like that. Like, disappointment.
Well, you kind of set a trend off of those RDAs because I noticed a few others have purchased those and been showing them off.
Yeah, I didn't know. What's his name's got one? Why am I? Oh, never mind. Joe Turner, yeah.
Yeah.
He put a fucking sextuplet build on his. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
I want to say, I thought, Adam, didn't you get one too? I thought he took a pic with one.
Does he have one?
I know he's out there in chat.
Yeah, because I just put a quad build in mine, and I wanted to put the other airflow rings on it just to use 4 air holes, not 6. But the airflow rings are so fucking loose. It's like, oh, this sucks.
What is it again, Mark?
It's the Wild Bull So Horny RDA. Me so horny.
So horny.
And then
I
the
swore I thought I
Aventador.
seen him having a pic with that for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. I just disappointed.
Yeah. I guess it. Oh, no, he didn't get one. Okay. I don't know why I thought that.
Me so horny. Me love you long time.
Well, you were supposed to be doing weren't you supposed to be doing a video with the big gold mama?
Yeah, it's sitting here wrapped up in my towel so it doesn't get damaged. The gold one is perfect. But then I would expect this fucking thing to be perfect. The screws on this one don't stick out at all.
We'll just swap the screws out.
Yeah. Fucking dude, what's his name? I think his name's Christian. He'll fucking murder me. But yeah, this gold one is.
Well, what's the
So
screws
much
look like that on the bottom of that one?
They're actually countersunk in there, so they don't stick out.
Yeah. Yeah, just swap them out, dude. I don't think he'll care.
Yeah, the gold one is fucking beautiful. I mean, it's perfectly done. Everything's nice and flush and flat, but then again, Price tag? Hell no.
Wow, every time Daniel hits that right there and he's close to the mic,
You can hear that static.
hell yeah.
Sorry.
So has everything been squared up on the IPv6 now? It's just send it in if you want or use it like you want?
I'm not sure. I haven't talked to anyone that's actually got a replacement yet.
Yeah.
I think people might just be using them to use, like saying, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna use it."
I wouldn't even read.
Yeah. I know by
I
the
think-
time you send it back in and wait for another.
And never get it back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, as long
Yeah.
as you put the batteries in correctly, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't, it's gonna start firing right there and then. If you have an atomizer, you could just unpop it. And
Yeah, that's actually the reverse battery protection. You hear the atomizer, and then you know that the batteries are in backwards.
I mean, honestly, though, I would rather have that happen than have the chip blow out or a fuse blow on it, like the DNA.
Yeah,
That's just me, though.
I agree.
that happened, I think, to Billy, the DNA 75, the Beast. He put the batteries in the wrong way, and the battery vented on him.
Yeah, I remember. I think I seen a picture of that.
That I'm pretty sure that will happen on the Therion as well if you do it, because it's a parallel.
Well, we're always up for live testing, Daniel. Take it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, always whenever you put your batteries in, just take your time and make sure, double check everything. That's what I do all the time. I just double check. Like, okay, positive. You know?
Well, I know. I think it was the other night we were in the vaping lounge, and Slim had just got in one of those IPv6s, and she thought that, I guess maybe she had a newer one that they had fixed that or whatever, and somebody told her to put her batteries in different. As soon as she did, bam, that thing started firing. Like, nope, you got the first one.
No, by the way, the Therion actually has that lip around the positive contacts like the Rulo.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is protected.
Does it actually work, though? Like, can you fit a battery in there still, upside down?
You can, but it won't make contact.
It won't make contact. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Any news on the Therion 133 yet? Are they ready? I don't think.
I talked to Lost Vape. They're not sending them out to reviewers.
No?
Nope.
Wow.
Wow.
Why is that?
Because it's the same as the Therion, the regular one, so there's really no reason. But there is something new that they're going to send us.
Okay.
A new, that's all they would tell me. Something new is coming.
Oh. Maybe
Yeah.
an EE board now?
Maybe the Triad Squonk. Maybe they heard my live show and they.
Maybe.
That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah. I don't know, though, man. I mean, I could see it on the Therion, but the Triad,
Dude, I think it'd be perfect.
you think?
I think it'd be beautiful.
I don't know. I like
I mean, it would be a pain to it would be just like the Therion when you replace the batteries. It might be a little bit of a bitch, but at least you have two batteries. You're not swapping them out as quick as the 75.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I know there was a lot of people wishing that they would have just done the DNA 133 Therion at first, but I feel that there was a certain path they were on from that. Others may disagree, but
Double sales, baby.
yeah, I mean, if you put out a 133, pretty much nobody's going to buy a 75. And I said it before that, yeah, it might be a shitty practice, but it doesn't just happen in this. It happens in everything.
It's
So,
corporate, and it's China, and it's...
so,
Whatever happened to the Geek Vape mods that were supposed to come out? They told me they weren't ready yet, so I don't know if they're not ready or if they're just not coming out.
Yeah,
there was like a shitload of those.
there was some issues that they're dealing with the mods. They wanted them, I guess, to work correctly.
Wasn't there like 8 mods that they were releasing?
Something like that.
Damn.
Wow. I guess you could really space that one out then.
Yeah.
It'd be one long fucking video.
Hell yeah. Well, kids, we've hit about that hour mark, so I guess we're going to get a quick cloud comp in, and then we're going to get the hell out of here. So, who wants to start us off?
Take it away, ST.
Damn. Hell no. I better off wait until the end. I tell you what, though. I've been noticing that Addie's been winning here quite a bit. What the hell's going on with that crap? I think this shit's rigged, man.
I think they felt bad for him last night. That's why he won.
Why would they feel bad for him?
I don't know.
Shit. He just got him a boss mod. They should be happy for his ass. Who's ready?
I'll go.
All right, Mike. Yeah, if we can get Mike out the way first, maybe folks will forget here. You are presented, Mr. Mike Vapes. Damn! Nice. All right, Marky, you ready?
Yep. Turn on my shitty cloud cam. Makes me look like a white ghost.
Wow, it does. Damn, you painted your room, didn't you? Nice.
I have all my lights on, so when I use this cheap web camera, it's like really fucking bright.
All right, well, take it away,
kid. Okie dokie, Papa.
Oh, yeah, I used all 4 lights on that one.
Wow! Clouds!
There you go, Daddy.
All right, Daniel. You are presented, kid. Oh, look at him. He's over there pulling out some weapon or some shit.
No, it's the
Okay. There you
limitless combo. Limitless, sorry, IJ. Not a clone anymore. Anyway, the IGI combo in RDA configuration.
go. Take it away. Nice.
Damn.
Damn. All right. Well, here goes the last. Here goes Papa.
I hate that purging shit that people do. And I decided to try it once. Like I tried it every now and then, but I purged on the So Horny, and I ended up spitting hot liquid on my finger and
you
burned
can't
the
purge. You're an over dripper.
Yeah.
Yeah, drippers are not supposed to purge.
Fuck that purging shit, man.
All right, kids. Let the voting begin.
Yeah, I hate when it spits.
That
through
shit,
the
fucking
air.
hot liquid, it burns like a motherfucker.
All right, maybe not. Maybe we won't vote today, Big Papa. ST and Mike tied. Steve won, whoever Steve is. Mike,
Congrats, Steve.
Mike, Eddie,
There's a Mark.
Wow, Mark got it. Richard and G, damn. I'd love to have Richard on here. Trying to get him on Mark's show.
Yeah, I've talked to him. He's willing.
I think ST won.
Mike, ST, Mike, Steve for the win, whoever the hell we keep referring to as Steve.
Hello, Steve. Mark's chair. You leave my chair alone.
Who is Steve?
My chair's name is Steve, I think.
Ah.
You know what we're going to do today? Just because it's my damn show and I say it. We all win. We all won this one. So we're all winners here. Congratulations to everybody.
Thank you.
All right, folks. We're going to get out of here. Once again, thanks for joining us. And we'll be back next week. Same time, same place. So let's get the hell out of here, kids. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Everybody.
Bye.